Hey, it's Tony talking car biz. Hey, check this out. This is a really interesting version of the Toyota Corolla for 2022. So what we're looking at here is the 2022 Toyota Corolla sedan XSE trim with a whole lot of extras on it, dealer factory installed accessories. And the color on this one is Windchill Pearl, which is a new color for the Corolla. And it's kind of a diamond white, more of a bright white pearl, as opposed to some of the others like the traditional pearl paints that tend to have a little bit more yellow to them. So this is a little brighter white, if you will. And this is your XSE trim, which is the top of the line. Now here at the back of this one, it has an additional spoiler. This spoiler is an extra charge on the Corolla, and so it sticks up quite a bit higher off the deck lid than you see on the traditional XSE or SE spoiler. A little bit more pronounced. Let me know in the comments if you think this would be a good option on yours. Now, of course, the XSE does come with XSE badging, but this one also has the black badge package. So black XSE, black Toyota, black Corolla. And then when we get up front, you'll see the black Toyota badge on the hood. On the tailgate here, this one has a threshold protector right here. So this is designed to protect the bumper against scratches, dents, and dings when you're loading and unloading cargo. Just adds another touch of black accent to it as well. The lower fascia down here on the XSE, that's painted color to match. So that's Windchill Pearl. Where on an SE, it's a gray painted finish. And then you do have the dual chrome exhaust tips coming out on the right hand side. This is a 4-cylinder 2-liter 16 valve 169 horsepower front wheel drive edition. Now rumor has it for 2023 they're going to make this available as a hybrid, and they're also going to make it available as an all-wheel drive. This one also has the extra charge painted black roof. So this is a black metallic painted roof up here. Sunroof is standard. Shark fin antennas painted black. It's a $500 extra for the black painted roof. By the way, this color Windchill Pearl is an additional $425 extra. So this color combination is going to run you $925 extra. Again, let me know in the comments if you would pay the extra for these color combinations. Here at the side of the XSE, we have an 18-inch cast aluminum wheel, and it's a gray metallic painted with the satin finish on there. Pretty cool looking wheel. High speed tire, so it's a low profile tire. That's going to be a 40 series tire with a reinforced sidewall, independent front and rear suspension. It's a sport tune suspension, so it will give you a more rigid ride. LED turn signals in the mirrors. Of course, these mirrors fold in. They also break away. Blind spot monitoring, heated and power operated. Colored to match outside door handles with the smart keyless entry system, so you don't have to take your keys out of your pocket, just grab the door handle and away you go. The rocker panels are accented with these charcoal gray metallic rocker panels that match up nicely with the wheels. And then as we come around front, the front fascia has that gray metallic painted finish as well. These down here are not fog lights. Those are accent lights, LED accent lights. We've got a full package when it comes to your LED headlights. So LED projector style headlights, LED daytime running lights, and LED turn signals. Super low profile and a nice aggressive look on that as well. I like the big bold grille up front. Not really much of a bumper. It's pretty much all grille, but I love the style and the finish on there. There's that black Toyota badge I mentioned before. And then the XSE and the SE have a unique panel right here on the front of the car. So behind that panel is where you find your dynamic radar cruise control sensor. Nice, clean, aggressive look with that panel right there. And overall, just a nice low profile, sporty look on the Corolla XSE. XSE and SE look very, very similar on the outside, with the exception of the badging, and then the XSE on the power moonroof is standard, but you can get this power moonroof on an SE as well. So the biggest difference is between the two is going to be inside. So the interior is different in a couple ways. The first one is the finish on the seats here. So these are a Softech fabric seat with blue inserted cloth here, and the pattern going across there. The XSE is a different pattern. Watch for the video at the end of this one and you'll see the XSE interior. Of course, I mentioned that the XSE does come with the power sliding moonroof and also a power driver's seat with power lumbar support, not on the SE but a standard on the XSE. So that's two differences. The power seat and the style of the Softech fabric seats are different between the two. Let's go ahead and jump in. I'll show you the differences on the inside. So on the inside of the XSE, you really don't notice much of a difference between this and an SE. The blue striping on the doors, the door panels, all of that is the same. The first difference I want to point out is the gauge cluster. So the XSE actually has a completely different gauge cluster than the SE. Let's go ahead and start it up. This gauge cluster is also found on the hybrid edition. So really cool animation. This is really like a small computer screen, completely different than the SE. Of course it has similar information, but it is different with the blue, the red, super vibrant. This is one big computer screen right here, where on the SE you have a traditional analog gauges. Here you've got a digital system, and then you can toggle through and do all your settings on the steering wheel, just like on the SE. It's just laid out much differently, feels more rich, and is really cool at night the way it lights up. As far as your sound system goes, exact same sound system between the SE and the XSE. Heating and air conditioning, exactly the same between the two. Automatic temperature control. Here's another difference: push button start with the smart keyless entry system, standard on the XSE and optional on the SE, so you get it included. And then another feature that is different between the two are the heated seats. So drivers and front passenger 2 temperature heated seats, not available on the SE, standard on the XSE. So as far as the interior goes, that's really the biggest difference. This mirror right here, this frameless mirror, that's extra. You can get that on both SE and XSE. I believe it's $175 extra. So there are some differences. They may or may not be significant to you, but just a real quick recap on the interior. It's the gauge cluster is completely different. The heated seats are standard on the XSE, and then the Softech fabric seats with the blue is only available on the XSE. And then of course the power driver seat and the push button start. So that's the 2022 Corolla sedan XSE edition with some great add-ons. The color, paint color, Windchill Pearl, 4 1/4. Factory mud guards on here, extra charge. Blacked out roof, extra charge. Sunroof, standard. A lot of great features. I love the style of this one. The white with the black badge package looks great. Hey, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe and share it with your friends. This is Tony talking Car Biz. Thanks for watching.